Welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back to My Conversation right here on My Central Valley, KAIL. It is Feather the Wise once again with you. So glad you guys stuck around with us for this morning. Can you tell by the extra shine in my cheeks there's something special going on in the air? I'm just going to get off into it. Please put your hands together for Rob and Samantha Hyatt from Rob Bayside Barbecue.
Rob Bayside Barbecue.
Barbecue.
Thanks for having us out.
My
It's a
man,
blessing, sir.
it's a pleasure to meet
Mr.
you, man.
and Mrs. Barbecue here today.
So glad to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Let's talk about it, huh?
Oh,
Okay.
that's the way it's all good stuff now.
All right, before I just go completely chaotic, tell us about the barbecue. Tell us you gotta run it. You see this? This is what happens when barbecue comes on.
We see it.
And it's real because we've been talking about it off camera. Now we got to go through the whole process. Talk to me about your barbecue.
We originally opened about almost 8 years ago doing catering as a part-time thing. And we went, a lot of people was coming from the Bay Area, Morro Bay and Pismo, just to come to Fresno and buy barbecue from my backyard. And so originally, my wife goes, let's open up something small, something that we could keep it locally owned and grown, authentic barbecue. Come back to like, you come to your backyard with your family and just barbecue and just have fun. Well, that's what we're bringing back to Fresno. And that's what we did, and that's what we are doing as of today. And it's been about a year and 7 months now. And we've been doing it, and God's been taking care of us, and it's just been going amazing. Meeting wonderful people, different things, different events, so on and so forth. And we just been doing it ever since.
Now, how did you get off into grilling? What started it with you? I mean, like, 'cause it takes a special man to handle a grill the right way.
Knee high up, my family. my uncles, my grandfathers, my dad, all of them, they always used to like to have their little beers once in a while. And so I was out there, the youngster, so I had to cook the food. So they told me if I burnt it, they'd get a hold of me. So I learned not to burn it. So we started doing it. And then my wife here, 14 years marriage with 4 kids, she brought her specialties, which is her chicken, and she likes making the ribs, which is her recipe there. And we started today, and she could tell you a little bit about the chicken and stuff.
I just like to marinate it overnight, usually with our seasonings, throw it on the smoker, and just hit it with a nice, good sear with a thick smoke. Sauce up real good with a creamy barbecue sauce, and then usually I serve it over like a rice pilaf, or even with our coleslaw.
See, I could just sit here and listen to you guys. I even like the way you say barbecue. So, now, you said something off camera that struck me, man, that I haven't seen in a spot that's selling any type of food. You say you make your coleslaw fresh.
Right in front of you.
Yes.
We don't. If my employees or me and my wife or anybody makes coleslaw and puts it in the refrigerator, I'm gonna throw it away.
Say that. What? Huh?
If we make coleslaw and they sit in the refrigerator in our kitchen to wait for another customer, I'm gonna walk in there and throw it in the trash.
See, that's
because the quality of the crunch, the sweetness, the savoring, just the flavors of the seasonings, the raw honeys that we get locally from the alfalfa fields here, and it's just, you need to taste it. It's just an explosion just of flavor. Yeah. You let it sit, it gets to that gooey, and I can't do it.
And gooey, and
that's not our quality.
It ruins it.
Our
is
quality
this having the same effect on you guys out there watching it is on me, because I'm right here. And
I'm telling you, I mean, you can see on the plate, it's the quality of it, the fresh cracked pepper. We use the fresh seasonings that we use. Everything in our kitchen is all together. All of it, all the seasonings, all the sauces, everything.
What do we have here?
Well, those right there is actually our tri-tip on our smoker. That's fresh smoked tri-tip. We use a Himalayan sea salt with other things I can't tell you because I'd have to go hunt you down. But this is the tri-tips we pull right out the smoker. And we got over there, we originally did not use slicers. We still cut our meat all by hand. Everything's done by hand. Everything is. We do not mess with it. These are the combo plates here with tater salad, coleslaw. I can see pig picking. I can see that right there is a swerve and merve on the left. We got our the pulled pork with the coleslaw, the old St. Louis style. And then we have a fire roast corn from Fresno State and Simonio Farms.
Fresno State corn.
They can't keep up with my demand though. I told them, give me a pallet. They can't get it for me. So I have to get two boxes at a time. And it's gone fast. Yes. Customers will actually call me in advance just to pick it up.
You got a corn dealer.
And come on, bring it over.
You got a corn
bring
dealer.
Me some ears, quick.
See, this is fun and all. So we're gonna let you go ahead and keep talking, but I don't believe in just letting the food sit around and have its way with it. Now tell me what I'm about to taste.
These right here are our baby backs with our SYM sauce, and we got the tri-tip, and then we have a little SYM sauce on top of that. Our sauteed red onions, we actually use it with the olive oil and some Gilroy garlic, fresh. Our sauteed jalapenos, and then our homemade Cali slaw, and with our chili beans. That's our Texas style.
Did you say our homemade Cali slaw?
Yeah, it's called Cali slaw. And our tri-tip is actually pig picking. I mean, our tri-tip is actually the callot cuts.
Yep.
And our pig pickings are pulled or chopped pork. And I like to bring back that original name that back in the day we used to use,
Once
which
upon a
is
time.
the callot cut.
I'm not the one to fake a taste test, so if you guys are seeing this,
I'm not worried about it.
yeah,
I got faith in my food.
I don't play when it come in here. I'm just gonna let you know.
Okay. I know you like the SYM sauce. It has multiple flavors. It has 2 different raw honeys in it.
So what's happening right now? It got a little bite to it. It got some kick, which I love.
That's
I
why
don't
it's called Slap Y'all Mama.
Is that what?
Slap Y'all Mama. And it's not you, it's Y'all Mama.
Okay.
We
now
didn't
that-
name it. Our customers did. I'm gonna let everybody know now. We didn't name it. They did it for us. We
that's
made it.
rocking
They
right
named
there.
it. So
that right there is rocking. I got to taste the beans.
Yep. It's
Now,
just
what,
a
are,
big-
what are these right here?
These right here, the garbanzo beans. There's actually a kidney bean plus a regular pinto bean. And we do a 3-stage base on that with our sauce. And we use all of our leftover meat, so we have hardly any waste at the end of the night. What we do is we put everything into our chili for the next day. So
I
any
tell you what.
leftovers, we put it in there.
I tell you what, to get my vote of approval, I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna cut right now, but before we do, let them know where you at, how they can contact you, while I go ahead and really get off into this.
We're on the corner in Cedar and Ashland, 4190 North Cedar Avenue, Fresno. Our toll-free number is 1-866-932-2728. Stands for We Barbecue to You. We cater, we deliver. You call in your orders. We'll even walk it over to you if I have to.
Yep.
Just give us a call. It's right inside the Arco gas station.
I tell
And
you
we're on
what,
Facebook
man.
as well, so it's look for Mr. and Mrs. Barbecue. You'll see it everywhere.
Yeah, this is working right here. We want to thank you so much. Give another round of applause for him being on the show. Make sure you go check him out. You guys don't go anywhere. I got business to handle.